Welcome everyone to another episode of the Chuck Graham Show. Good morning. It's about 6:38 in the morning. Having some coffee, thinking about all the things that are going on today. And if I have to listen to one more model that these scientists come up with, first it was 1.2 million people that were going to die, between 1.2 and 2 million. Okay, well, now it's down to 60,000. And they're saying, no, because we sheltered in place. Now, here's what I don't get. I don't get why a liquor store is essential, but church is not. I don't get why you're more safer in Walmart than you are at church. We have our civil liberties in jeopardy right now. And people don't even realize it. And I'm telling you right now that the Democrats are jumping for joy. The only thing they're not jumping for joy for is the stock market hasn't been affected to the degree that they would like. But small businesses have. Now, how much money are we going to have to pump into this economy to stabilize it? Now, I am a 100% Trump supporter, but I think he dropped the ball on this one. I think that, and I'm no doctor, it's just my opinion, but I think that we should be reopening the country right now. Not in phases, not in anything. Open it up right now. Because if we don't, nobody's going to have a job. And people are going to lose their homes. Look, I'm probably in one of the categories that would be high risk. And I will say this right now. I would rather die in a free country than survive in a socialist country. Because that's exactly where we're headed. And if I have to listen to one more news anchor talk about how we're all in this together, I think I'm going to throw up. Because no, we're not all in this together. Yeah, I'm a lot better off than most, or some, and so are the news anchors. But let's be real here. You have people having to go to food banks to get food because they don't have a job to put food on the table. And they're stuck in a 600 square foot apartment for the last 35 days. How is that all of us in this together? It's not. It's easy to say shelter in place when you live in a multi-million-dollar home. Or you live on 5 acres of land like I do, and I can get out there and go get on the tractor and do stuff. But what about those people that are really suffering? I tell you what does kill people: suicide, when they don't have a job. And finances and relationships, I think, is right up there in the top when it comes to suicidal tendencies. Folks, I'm sorry, but we need to get back to work. And there's going to be some people die. We don't want grandma to die. I don't want grandma to die. But grandma needs to stay her ass at home, and us other people need to get back to work. And if I get it, excuse me, if I get it, I get it. It's that simple. There are people that we've sent to war that died for our civil liberties, and they're in jeopardy right now. All because people want to save people's lives, which is understandable. And I'm not saying that we want anybody to die. But there are risks. We don't stop selling Ford trucks because 40,000 people last year got killed in automobile accidents, or 60,000, I believe the statistics was this year, died from the flu, and we have a vaccine. Here's what you got. You got panic. People in general are logical, level-headed individuals. A person in general. People are panicky. Now, the problem is going to be, even if we open up the economy, how are you going to convince people to stop wearing the damn mask and just get back to work. And what if we find out that this thing was not nearly as deadly, and I think that's where it's going already, it's not nearly as deadly as they thought in the first place? Well, we've crashed the economy. We've displaced tens of thousands of Americans and their homes and families. We've created a homeless problem because people are getting foreclosed on. Tell me how in the hell that's okay. All I can say to our president is open the damn economy. There are risks in everything. But crashing the economy is not worth, or the cure is more than the actual disease. It's costing more than the actual disease is. And that's my take on it. People may disagree. And like I said, I'm no doctor. But I know this. I've been a risk taker all my life, and I'm willing to risk it. And I'm probably in one of those vulnerable categories. And if you are in that category, stay your ass at home. And if you're not willing to take that risk, stay home. I told my wife right now, I told her yesterday, I said, if the restaurants was open, I'd go. I've just never been one of those panicky type people. I mean, if you don't stay home when you have a flu outbreak, and people die every year of that. Hundreds of thousands of people worldwide die. And if this is if this is the standard of how we react, what about the next virus that comes from China? And it will be another one, especially if they see that they can crash our economy every time a virus is released. We have a really good hand of poker, folks. But we just apparently don't know how to play it with China. Because if they see that this will cause this kind of upheaval, they'll do it again. They'll lie to us again. There'll be another virus. There'll be another shutdown. When does it end? Like I said, I'm a 100% Trump supporter, and I don't think anybody could have handled it any better. And I have no problem with the 30 days. Well, I do have a problem with the 30-day shutdown. But it's time to get back to work. So that's my take on it, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the show, please do so. Hit that subscription. I think I'm gonna have a morning show every morning. This is just a way to vent, and it'll keep me from getting a divorce because my wife is tired of hearing me talk about it. So I guess now it's up to you guys to listen to me talk about it. Anyway, take care, be safe, and make good decisions, and protect your civil liberties. Take care.